there is life after high school. There is career counseling. I didn't get that.
Yeah.
I had to choose for myself. I am a very goal-oriented person. I put my focus into something, I give it 110%. So what happened was, I let myself go after high school, thinking that I had found, the one.
Yeah, love of
the one.
Life. Yeah.
And unfortunately, things didn't work out. Yeah, things didn't go as planned. So I ended up getting divorced. I love to empower people. I've always been giving people advice, even my siblings, my cousins. And the French is just like a little bit of a cherry on top. So you can get empowered, but with language. You understand? Yeah. So there are people that are interested in learning the French language. They've come to me, and French is the second language in the whole wide world after English. That's why there are a lot of francophonies everywhere, the countries. So I would love to impact not only empowerment, because empowerment is everywhere. I just want to put a little of bedazzle, with the French. Let it come in for those who are interested. You get the two sides of the world, So let's bring this and let's bring this, so we create something amazing, something good. If you are doing aviation and you take French, you are picked the first one because you know another language. So it literally puts you on another level. You understand? Learning the language makes you different, but in a good way. Everyone is unique, but it's just,
there's a cherry on top in everything that you do.
So I really want you, or whoever is interested in learning a language, don't stop yourself. Get certified also. And it has the opportunities that you are seeking. A lot of international jobs are looking for people who speak more than one language. So that's what I'm trying to emphasize out there. There's more to life than speaking English.
There's more to life.
Yes. I saw a post the other day from another makeup artist I'd follow, and she said makeup is a shield. She said makeup is a shield, makeup is a disguise. I beg to differ. Differ. Makeup doesn't define who you are. It's just, we love to look good. If you're a woman who loves to apply makeup, it's not a mask. Okay? Although kuna men out there who are like, akivua hiyo kitu anakaa mzee, sijui. But for me, makeup is not a shield. Makeup is not a mask. It is not a disguise. This is just touch-ups, to enhance your looks. That's all I can say. But for the men out there, if you want to look into looks, that's your thing. It's fine. But personality also comes with it. To get to know someone, you don't have to get to know them through the face, because when you age, you age. But it's what is in here.
Hello everyone, welcome to yet another episode of Life in Focus. I know somebody is looking at me and asking, Noni, I think I just saw that outfit somewhere else. Yeah, you're right. This interview happened on the same day as the one that you just saw. But we are interviewing yet another guest. To speak about this guest, I don't want to preempt, but this guest is somebody who will inspire us to learn new languages and also to try out things that some of us have been scared to do. So before we go to our guest, I want to continue reminding you, as I did in the previous video and the other one before, that you go to our social media and give us a follow, like, subscribe, do what is necessary in every page. And remember to go to our YouTube channel and subscribe, hit that notification bell to get notifications on each and every interview that we post on there. Now to our guest today. She is a daughter to an amazing woman that we interviewed in our previous episode, that is Chef Maliha. She is a language enthusiast. I want to read her bio because I do not have words to describe who she is. I think her bio describes her perfectly. So she is a language educator, empowerment advocate, a makeup artist, as you'll all see. She has the skills right on her face right now, and community connected based in Mombasa, Kenya. She blends French language learning with motivational empowerment initiatives targeting young creative students, entrepreneurs, and language enthusiasts. I'm speaking of none other than Zahra Annamarie. Karibu sana.
Thank you so much. Merci beaucoup.
Yeah, merci beaucoup. How do I answer that?
You can say bienvenue, you can say de rien, which is all sums up to you're welcome.
Oh, bienvenue.
Yes.
Oh, thank you. I just learned a new word in French, and that shows you the influence that you have in every space that you get into.
Yes.
So I want you to introduce yourself. I know I read part of your bio, but I think you introducing yourself in your own words will be a very a better description of who you really are. So introduce yourself.
My name is Zahra Annamarie Gunputrav. I am 21 years of age. I do stay with my mom, and I'm currently juggling business, the makeup industry, and also I'm planning for my event, and I'm also studying. Typical Gen Z fumbled life.
Typical Gen Z fumbled life. We are everywhere.
Yes.
That's amazing.
You know, I love to say, to define is to limit, by Oscar Wilde. That's one of my favorite quotes, and it just comes to show that you shouldn't stick to one thing. Conquer those dreams, achieve those goals, even if it takes you a lifetime. But you know, okay, I've ticked something from my bucket list and it makes sense. Yeah. So to define is to limit. You don't have to stick to one position. Yeah.
To define is to limit.
Yes.
I think I'll be using that too many times from now on. I'll misuse that quote now.
Yes.
Because I feel when you define who you are, you have sort of stopped yourself from becoming so many other things.
Yeah.
And that's really inspiring.
There's more to life than sticking to one thing.
Exactly, exactly. Now, speaking of Zahra, you are so many things yourself.
Yes.
Let's start with something that you said in the beginning. You are a business owner.
Yes.
Tell me about this business.
I own a jewelry shop. It's online, and I mainly focus on women empowerment. I don't want to sell you the product only. I want you to feel seen. I want you to feel heard. Confidence matters to me. So this jewelry line, I opened it like 2 months ago. Yeah, so it's still a baby. It's still growing. Yeah, I've ventured into other businesses. I've done skincare through body scrubs, but nothing has hit home like
jewelry.
Yes. And my jewelry line is called Bougie Tajiri Jewel.
Ooh.
Yes, from the French word bijouterie. Bijouterie stands for jewelry shop in French. So my mom and I just got creative and said, you know what, Bougie Tajiri.
Bougie Tajiri.
Akiva Anaka Tajiri.
Well, do you have some of the pieces on you right now from your collection?
Unfortunately, no.
Wow. Wow.
I'm supposed to be wearing my brand. Yes, I wore it yesterday when I was doing another interview. Yeah, but today it was a bit of a rush.
Me, on behalf of my fans, we are offended.
I'm so sorry.
But I know we're going to be visiting your socials and finding out what Bougie Tajiri jewelry is all about.
Yes.
Well, when we move to, you are a language educator.
Yeah.
Define that for us. What does that look like?
Okay, je parle français. I speak French. I've learned French. It's now been 4 years. Adding up to this one, it's going to be 2 years. 6 years in total. And I've always loved the French language, and I aspire to be a teacher one day. Yeah, so ever since I was a kid, you know, I just hit the carpet. My mom used to think I was crazy or some sort. Chora kwa mchanga and teach. So my passion for teaching has been evolved, you know, ever since I was a kid till now. So when I say like I'm a language connector, like you said, it's basically me just taking up my skills of the French language to the next level via teaching. Yeah.
Well, I know people are looking at you right now and they're like, okay, she's definitely quite young and she has all these you're talking about 6 years of learning the French language, and you are very conversant with it, you're fluent in it, you have a business, you have
Yes.
so many things. And people are asking, how old is she? How old is Zahra? But I do not want us to go to your age per se. I
Yeah.
want us to go back a little. I want us to talk about your journey and the moment you realize that these are the things that you are interested in and the things that you want to do. So let's go back to, schooling years. Where did you go to school and how was that like and what inspired you to actually get into French?
Okay, I entered high school in 2019. Yeah, fresh from primary and all that. Very excited.
Yeah.
And as I entered there, I never knew that one day I would be a school captain in a school full of opinionated girls, by the way. We're speaking about Coast Girls High School. Yes. So I never thought that one day I would stand in front of 800 girls and be a school captain. I was a nobody in Form 1. And, before you enter your class, you're told to pick your subjects. And we had 11 at that time. So I took business. I took business, and unfortunately the teacher of that time, she was like, I teach, you write the notes, if you have any question, come to the staff room. I felt lost. We were speaking about 2 classes combined, and you're not sitting with your average 28 students or your 30 students in a class. We are 60 and we're all learning business. Confusion. Yeah. So I said, I can't do this. And prior, I was taking French via online, Duolingo, other small apps. And I said, I have literally, immersed myself in that language, and the school is teaching French. So I went to my class teacher and I told him, sir, please, I can't do business anymore. So he's like, Annamarie, you've already chosen. He used to call me Anne. Anne, you've already chosen your subject, you cannot leave. Nikasema sitaki. I don't want to know. Me, I need to leave. So he said, fine, go to the French teacher. So I went, explained myself. She didn't even tell me to talk much. She said, fine, ni sawa. Evo too.
Wow.
So I guess it's a blessing in disguise, and God was literally
directing you to the path that you take.
And when I entered the class, I got to say hi to my fellow friends, and it was like that for 4 years. Being a leader, giving yourself to the school, making sure that everything is well disciplined. I mean, I really tried, in high school. I really did. And plus, your studies. And mom also with her marathon, and coming back to school. Oh, you, mtoto chef, yeah. So it was nice. They were good and bad, but I'm grateful for those 4 years. Yeah.
I just have to ask. I know she might stone you after these, but how is it being Chef Maliha's daughter?
Yeah, you get comments on because I do have my TikTok page, and people just come and comment. Umefanana sana na Chef Maliha. They know I am the daughter. They just want to hear it from the horse's mouth.
A confirmation.
Yes, and I'm like, yes, she's my mom. Munafanana sana. Your sisters. I'm like, no, she's my mom. So it's not a bad thing. Yeah, there's privileges.
They're privileges.
Yeah.
Please tell me about the privileges. You get good food every day?
Passes.
Oh, I love that.
But don't let anyone know.
That's between me and you, don't worry. Now going back to, now you have finished your high school. How did you decide, okay, I've been studying French for 4 years, this is what I want to continue doing now?
Okay, let me be honest with you. After high school, I went and did a little bit of computer studies. But unfortunately, with the institute I was in, I had experienced bullying from the other gender. And at the time, I was really going through. I was confused as a young adult. Yeah, and I took a turn in life whereby I don't regret, but rather I should have thought. I decided to get married.
Oh.
Yeah. And when I got married, I didn't know what I was doing. At that time I could say I was wearing rose colored glasses. Yeah. And you know, when you're infatuated, you don't want to know. My parents refused, but I insisted. You know, sometimes I told, listen to your parents. You may think that they don't want you to have the best in life, but they do know. They've seen. My father usually likes to say, I've seen the moon and the stars before you. That's what he says, which it means I've seen a lot. So I didn't know what I was doing. And the reason why also I'm doing this masterclass is I want to give the young girls who will be there on that day, there is life after high school. There is career counseling. I didn't get that. I had to choose for myself. I am a very goal-oriented person. I put my focus into something, I give it 110%. So what happened was, I let myself go after high school, thinking that I'd found, you know, the one.
Love of
the one.
Life.
And unfortunately, things didn't work out. Things didn't go as planned. So I ended up getting divorced. Well, I asked for the divorce. I'm being very honest because I know it will be aired, and I don't want issues. I asked for it for the sake of my peace. You know, it reaches a point in life where like, enough is enough. I choose me. So I asked for the divorce earlier this year, and when I asked for that divorce, I went through a horrible depression. I was on pills trying to fix my life and everything, but I'm so grateful for my parents, for my mom, because she stuck by me even when I was in a very dark moment. So after high school, marriage, I spent almost a whole year doing nothing at home, trying to figure out what you want to do. You're like, dad, nataka nisome psychology. Dad, nataka unisome hii. And my father's like, yeah, sure, no worries. You go to mom's doing her marathon. That is 2023. Mom's doing her marathon. She's under a lot of pressure. She's under a lot of stress. And when you look at her, you feel so bad. And you're like, Mom, I want to do this and this. So my only escape was marriage. So when I decided to get married, I didn't know what I was going to get myself into. I'm grateful. I left with peace. And I didn't live with a child. That's something I'm very grateful. I know the other ladies will not be happy me touching on that because most of them have children. But again, it's a blessing. So when I left the marriage, I'm so grateful. I went back to the drawing board. I went back to the Zahra, not the Zahra was wearing red colored glasses. I said, what do you want to do with your life? You need to focus. Enough is enough. You've let yourself go. Okay, you're good in makeup, but you need to touch up on your skills. You've always been passionate about this. This is your skill. This is something that can literally be a side hustle, you know. So I said, I'll go to makeup school, but what's the one thing that drives you ever since you entered high school? The French language and the ability to empower and be a good leader. And that this is where I am. Very grateful for that.
You are a lady who has gone through fire. But I also told that gold goes through fire to become whatever it is. The shinier it is, the most problem it has gone through. So I am proud of you for coming out victorious, and I am proud of the journey that you're taking and finally having found your way. Now, the moment of, I know when we talk about depression and when you get to a point where you're even taking pills to deal with that, it is something that most ladies are going through. And some of them are even going through it in marriage. You are a person who got into marriage without, number one, something that most women, I think it's a conversation every lady is told. Usiolewe kama hujasoma, utenda kitu kama hiyo. But you got into marriage without that. How was, what was that moment of I can live and I can actually start a life after this?
It just hits you. You know, I remember I couldn't sleep. I remember that day very well. I stood by my balcony. It was at night around 12. And the first person that I wanted to call was my best friend. Ever since we were in high school, I have my good friend there. So I wanted to call her. And I wanted to literally start a life with her. I told her, you know what, we can hustle, we can struggle. Tutauza hadi mandazi. It's fine. But let's be together. Let's be responsible adults. That was the things that were running through my mind. I didn't think of my mom. I didn't think of my dad. I didn't even think about the husband that was sleeping on the bed peacefully when me myself I was not okay.
Yeah.
Didn't think of that. And when it hit me, knowing that I am not okay and this marriage is not where I envisioned it to be,
Yeah.
for the sake of peace, I said enough is enough. I need to go. You know, even though you love someone, but you can decide to love them from afar and choose yourself again. Imagine losing yourself and then you hope to have children and then those kids see you in such a situation. Mama is not happy. Dad is not talking to her. I want to break that cycle. You understand?
Yeah.
So, although divorce is shamed in our society,
It is, but it is necessary sometimes.
it does.
It
It
is
does. Even in our religion, we are recommended for counseling. There's literally steps. I tried all of that. And it just comes to show that, you know what, enough is enough. For how long will I be like this?
Yeah.
I'll go meet my mom and she would look at me. You know, even my relatives. I had a talk with my uncle the other day. And he told me, no, I met you last year at a family gathering and you didn't look okay and I wanted to talk to you. And I was I know how to make people laugh. I know how to make people smile.
Daughters, people
I wore a
pleasers.
mask.
Yeah.
I wore a mask. And every time there was like a gathering or like I had to go maybe to an event with mom used to see me. I was not the same. It reaches a point for the sake of peace unanyamaza. You don't want to quarrel. Now you see yourself in the middle, fighting for this one and this one. And at that time they won't see it. It's like, nisikilize mimi, oh, it's gonna be this way. Nisikilize mimi, oh. So I said, I can't do this anymore. And I remember I was speaking to my mother-in-law. I told her when it became too much and she was like, Kwani, what's going on? I told her, I'm just 21. I had a sister-in-law who was my age. She was just 1 year younger than me. And I said, if she was going through the same thing, how would you feel? So obviously she tried to deviate and everything because it's her boy. Yeah. But overall, where I am, I'm very grateful. I don't recommend people taking those pills. They are very addictive. I went to the doctor very vulnerable. I told her, I'm going through a very hard time and I need your advice. You're sitting here, you want it to be at night. And when it's at night, you want it to be day. You're not happy. I was not eating. Everyone has their own opinion. We're talking about a Swahili community dealing with a person going through divorce. You understand? And you have your relatives coming in. This one has an opinion. This one says you shouldn't leave. This one says chooses yourself. So you had to go back and ask yourself, you from the inside,
what do you want?
What do you want?
What do you want? I think that is a question that every person should be asking
and
themselves.
I am not ashamed. I am not going to hide anymore. I don't walk around having a divorced label written here. No, it doesn't define who I am. I know who I am. I speak my truth. For the naysayers, it's okay. Everyone has their own opinion. So for the event, I want to be as vulnerable as possible. Like I said, I want to touch your soul. I want you to see me. You want to see through me. So when you leave that school or when you leave university, you know where you want to go. I'm not saying marriage is bad, please.
Marriage is not bad.
Marriage is not bad.
It is very good.
But please, before you enter,
are you ready? Are you ready for it? That is the question.
Very true.
Now, moving, I do not want us to break that conversation. But I feel it is a very deep topic. It is a conversation that, especially as young women, need to have, because for the longest we have always felt that marriage is an escape. When things are bad at home, you get married. When there were conversations of in poor communities, you don't have food at home, you don't get married. You are, it is not an escape. You should be mentally prepared for it. It shouldn't be something you run into running away from something. So I think it's a conversation that we will be inviting you back here.
Thank you.
Let us have the whole conversation. Let us be as vulnerable as possible. Let us impact as many young women as possible. But for today, I want us to talk about the Annamarie that is making people love the French language.
Yes. Kabisa.
Yeah, that is the lady that we want our people to see today. That is the story that we want them to hear about. Because as much as, again, I feel it's very important that you are vulnerable in telling us who you are, beyond the beautiful picture that we see, beyond the brand that you're creating.
Yeah.
There's something behind you that is a human.
Yes.
And we're very honored to see that. Now, going back, we have to go back.
Kabisa.
We have to step a very huge step back, going back to how do you blend French with motivational empowerment and all those things that you do?
I love to empower people. I've always been giving people advice, even my siblings, my cousins. And the French is just like a little bit of a cherry on top. So you can get empowered, but with language. You understand? Yeah. So there are people that are interested in learning the French language. They've come to me, and French is the second language in the whole wide world after English. That's why there are a lot of francophonies everywhere, the countries. So I would love to impact not only empowerment, because empowerment is everywhere. Yeah. I just want to put a little of bedazzle, with the French. Let it come in. Yeah. For those who are interested, you get the two sides of the world, So let's bring this and let's bring this, so we create something amazing, something good. Yeah.
Now, speaking of the French, there's something that you said in the beginning, that the French language is a language that gives you a lot of opportunities.
Oh, yeah.
Is it possible that you tell us some of these opportunities so that my viewers can actually, we want to instigate them and manipulate them. After this interview, they start looking for French class somewhere.
And they come for the master class. I'm selling the tickets.
I think we're also going to be talking about that.
Yes.
I want you to give them as much details as possible. But for now, tell us, what are the opportunities that are there when you learn the French language?
French is very diverse. It's very open. And there are a lot of job opportunities with it. If you are interested in a 9-to-5, there is the tourism sector, there is the translators, there's the teachers. Yeah, if you're interested in a 9-to-5. But if you are more of a person who just, wants to have their own business, French is an added advantage because it's on high demand. The opportunities are a lot. Yeah. And it being the second language in the world, you can be easily available to converse. People are not only interested in English, they're interested in Spanish, in Chinese, Mandarin. They can speak French. So with the opportunities that come with it, it's not something that you will be on the same level as a person who went to university and picked up engineering. I'm sorry. There is a little added advantage. Yeah. Because if you are doing aviation and you take French, you are picked the first one because you know another language. So it literally puts you on another level. You understand? Learning the language makes you different, but in a good way. Everyone is unique, but it's just,
there's a cherry on top in everything that you do.
So I really want you, or whoever is interested in learning a language, don't stop yourself. Get certified also. And it has the opportunities that you are seeking. Yeah, a lot of international jobs are looking for people who speak more than one language. Yeah. So, yeah. That's what I'm trying to emphasize out there. Yeah. There's more to life than speaking English.
There's more to life. Yes. Now, as a community, do you feel like we are getting to a point where we are embracing these foreign languages, or are we still stuck on the English that we learn in school?
As a community, we are a bit stagnant. Yeah, we're a bit stagnant, especially the coast. We love Swahili. Yeah. We love speaking it.
Swahili,
to may change. Sasa ni oya vipi bro. Hola Lisa. I mean, that's so, oh my gosh, that's so behind. But there are new slang words that have been used with the Swahili. But all I can say is I do believe that there are people out there who are interested in the foreign language. I've come across them, especially Korean, because of the Korean bands. People are very, very interested
BTS.
in that. Of course. And they know all the members. I had them even in high school, you know. Yeah, but I do believe that there are people out there embracing the foreign languages, and I want them to keep up. I want them to continue. Yeah, I mean you can sasa ukijifundisha hayo yote utakuwaje? Ama ndo utaanza kutongelesha
No.
Kama wewe unataka kuongea Kiswahili, ongea Kiswahili. Wacha mimi niongee hiyo Kifaransa yangu.
Apart from French, before you continue, are you interested in any other language? Tunajua you're very fluent in English. Kiswahili tunajua kijua vizuri.
Yes.
Are you interested in any other foreign language?
I was taking Spanish back in 2023. Yeah, I did a little. We hable Anglais, we hable whatever. If I can recall, if it's even how it's pronounced. Yeah. So I did a lot of Spanish, and I tried Turkish, but it was a bit difficult. Maybe I didn't get the proper guidance. But yeah, I think after French I'll take Spanish. Spanish is alright. Yeah.
So it's very it's easy to say, or I don't know what term to use, but we can say that you are somebody who's interested in very many languages. It's not just French.
Yeah.
We can say French was the first contact you had and you ran with it, but you are interested in other languages.
Yeah, definitely.
That's amazing. Yeah. Now, let us go to the topic that you have been hinting to us for the longest. Every question you must hint to us about this. Please now give us the full details about the event. Where the event will be, where we can get the tickets, what dates, what to expect, all those things. We want all the tea concerning this topic. Please tell us.
So the event is a masterclass whereby it's called Chic and Fluent French Plus Empowerment Class. Event that has amazing opportunities for anyone who's interested in learning the language and also wanting to equip themselves through their business, through content creation, through finance. We have giants in business coming in. We also have our mentor 001, Mr. Mahmoud Noor, is going to be our chief guest speaker. He'll be there, and of course Chef Malia will be there. My mom,
obviously.
Yeah, she'll be there.
Will she be catering?
You know, I really try to make this event whereby when you come, you're not going to feel like I just entered a school. It's an event whereby you're going to socialize and you're going to network, and when you leave there, you have a goal that you want to achieve. You'll be inspired and motivated. Each and every guest will have at least 10 to 15 minutes to explain and also give you the core values that make business, that make the finance of today, that make the content creation, your marketing strategies, you know. And as for me, going to be teaching the Friendly Beginner French, I want you to be able to understand. Of course, there are people who came and told me, but we're not interested. I told them, you may not be interested, but you're interested in the business. So either way, you're going to win. And there's some who just come for the French. They're not interested in the social media. They're very private. It's an event whereby it's open, diverse.
So there's something for everybody.
Yes. So we're also selling the tickets online. It's going for 2,000 Kenya shillings. It's catering for your time. It's catering for your social and networking there. It's catering for your food. Please, there's food. Okay. Yeah. Kuna food.
There's food.
There's food.
Now, a question that would pop up: will the food be prepared by Chef Malika? Asking for my friends.
Oh my! I really wanted chef to cook for me. But where I am, they do not allow outside food.
Catering.
Yes, they will make it for me. So, you know, the water that you drink, the food that you'll have, unfortunately, won't be hers. But I will want to make another one.
Please do, and make sure that the venue allows Chef Maliha to prepare food for us.
Yes. If there'll be any changes from today, since it's the first, if there will be any changes, of course, nitaku DM and I'll tell you. But the tickets are accessed online. Once you pay for your ticket, I'll automatically write your name on the ticket and I will send it to your WhatsApp. And then when you reach over there, the gate, there will be a list and you can just show your ticket and we just tick your name, then you can enter.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Now, where is the venue?
The venue is going to happen at Liwaza Lounge. There's a very nice hall over there that takes up to 60 people. That's what we are trying to aim, at least 50 or 30. Yeah. So that area is in Guraya, CBD, because we know everyone is from there. So we want it to be easily accessible. And during the evening hours, you can go home. And it's the CBD. There's literally stages za matatu kila mahali, tuk-tuk ziko. So we want it to be accessible for everyone.
Well, I hope that my team, Lifelines Media, will be coming.
Oh yes, I would be happy to have you guys.
It will be an honor. Now, speaking of this event again, you say it's everything. There's something for everybody who will be coming. Whether you're interested in content creation, whether you're interested in the French language, whether it's business or whatever, there's something for you. Now, I want you to send a message to somebody who's heard about this event for the first time. Tell them, introduce yourself. Talk to them, tell them why they should come to the event. I know sometimes we're like, okay, you come to my event, but people do not know why they should and who is actually inviting them to this event. So take this moment, I want to call it a marketing tool for you, or a marketing, I don't know what, but do something to invite somebody who heard about this event for the first time and they're interested in one of the 3 things that we talked about.
Okay, I would advise, if you want to elevate your life, you want to see yourself different by the end of this year. We have just a few months remaining to end the year. If you want to see yourself different from the way you were last year and today, I highly want to encourage you to come to the masterclass. Because you're not talking to someone who's elder, you're talking to me. I am like your big sister. You understand? I am of your same age. We come from the same group. Please, this is something you shouldn't miss. This is what I emphasize. This what I try and get to tell people. Come and see yourself elevate for the better.
I love that. Come see yourself elevate for the better. I love that. I think my viewers have had enough about the event, and they are going to be, please tell us about your socials. Where can they get more information about this event?
The event, you can have it on my Instagram at Zahra Annamarie. You can find it on TikTok at the Zahra Annamarie. You can send me a DM, it's alright. I've made posters as well, so you can get my personal number over there. You can reserve your ticket as well. So it's easily accessible. You can find me there.
Alright, Zahra Annamarie everywhere.
Yes.
Alright. Now moving on. There's something that you said when we were starting, and that is the fact that you are a makeup artist. Makeup is a business that has, I don't want to say that we have a saturated market, because it's right and center. There's a makeup artist somewhere. Now, speaking of your craft, what do you think makes you different from the rest of the makeup artists?
I went and got my skills. I went to learn from a very renowned lady. Her name is Laura. I think you've heard from her. Touched by Laura. And oh my God, the pictures that I took before I entered the institute and where I am right now, 2 different things. And I can say I did self-teach myself, the self-taught, but I went and equipped myself over there. How would I say I am different from the rest? Is because you're not getting just your makeup done. You're going to have extra services as well. Unakuja unapata mtu anafanya makeup na 500 or 700 Kenya shillings. You can get your face beat up, like they say, your makeup done, but it's not the same than what I want to provide for you. I am a person also who nikikufanyia makeup nataka you feel confident, it's just you coming in and getting your makeup done. We can open up, we can have a girl to girl session. So mtu anakuja anjo, powder and then go. Although I know my mom would say otherwise, because she usually says that I poking her.
You're spending too much time.
I think millennials are very impatient people.
They are
Very impatient. They don't understand. You know, they are from literal eye pencils
Ah,
and fuchsia,
lipstick,
pinks,
yeah.
and reds to highlighter, contour, concealers.
Have you seen photos of the blushes?
Oh my goodness! And the eyebrows. You know.
You know I'm not going to go home with you after this.
It's okay. It's okay.
Are you safe?
I am safe. Don't worry.
Alright, so there is a notion that has come up. There is a movement in social media where the men are saying that women are hiding behind makeup. We are hiding our true selves. Do you think that's the case, or what's your take on that?
I saw a post the other day from another makeup artist I'd follow, and she said makeup is a shield. You know, she said makeup is a shield, makeup is a disguise. I beg to differ.
I beg to
differ. Makeup doesn't define who you are. It's just, you know, we love to look good. If you're a woman who loves to apply makeup, it's not a mask. Okay? Although kuna like men out there who are like, akivua hiyo kitu anakaa mzee, sijui what. But for me, makeup is not a shield. Makeup is not a mask. It is not a disguise. This is just touch-ups, you know, to enhance your looks. That's all I can say. But for the men out there, if you want to look into looks, that's your thing. It's fine. But personality also comes with it, you know. To get to know someone, you don't have to get to know them through the face, because when you age.
Yeah.
But it's what is in here. Focus on that. So if people are saying it is a disguise, how is it a disguise? Why is it a topic and you're saying it's a disguise?
Yeah.
Let's touch on that. What makes you think it's a disguise? Are we talking about looks or behavior?
That's something else. Yeah.
So don't take makeup and blame it on one person who spoiled your life for the rest.
Yeah. So it's that person, not the whole.
Let's not be narrow-minded.
Yeah. There's a quote that there's somebody who once told me that makeup does not hide your face.
No.
It's just how do I put it? It shows what you already have.
Yeah.
So I think they captured that, and I think they are going to be you know, taking that into consideration.
Yeah. Let them open up and see makeup in a different light. Because if men right now are literally into skincare.
Yeah.
They're into hair care. And in our society, if a man is looking after themselves, he's already labeled.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
And looking after yourself, grooming yourself, just shows how much self-love you have.
Yeah.
So if a man right now comes and looks neat, looks sharp, it's a representation of them.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah.
So if they see makeup in another light and see makeup as this, I think they are very narrow-minded, and they should, you know, open up and read.
Go to school.
Please.
That I'm not the one who said those words. That was Zahra.
Very unapologetic now.
Go to school.
Please.
Well, I think we had so much fun today. It was an honor having you.
Yeah, thank you.
I think I am going to, you know, look into. I love French, but I have not gotten the guts to get into a class yet, because there's always that fear of, what if I don't get it as fast as the teacher wants me to get it? You know, there's that fear.
Yeah.
But I think it's important that we actually, you know, beat our fears and start what we actually really want.
Yes.
It was an honor to hear your story.
Thank you so much.
You are an inspiration to many.
I'm glad that I am.
And you're very courageous and very confident,
Yes.
which is quite rare to find these days in our generation. So it was an honor having you.
Thank you so much, Nani.
We are almost done. I know tumenda take it. You didn't even have a break.
It's alright.
But that shows you how fun the conversation was. So I want you to do a parting shot. Remind the people about your event. Remind them where they can find you on all your social media platforms, and leave them with something that you want them to remember you with.
Okay.
You can look at this camera.
Hi everyone, this is Zahra Annamarie Gunputrav, and I'm so glad to be here with Life Lens Network to be interviewed. It's such an honor. I just want to let you all know that this masterclass is going to equip you for the better. Come and get yourself elevated, and don't miss. You know, you're going to speak to a fellow Gen Z, a fellow young entrepreneur, beginner in marketing and social interactions. Please don't miss. And a little advice to any lady who has been in the same situation as me: you can always start now. It's never too late, and you don't walk around with a label on your face or on your head saying that you know, you're this or you're that. No, show them that you have made it and you can start all over again. It's never too late. And for those who are interested in learning the French language, please don't fear. Take that leap. Like my mom likes to say, taking risks make you learn greater things, and without risks you cannot proceed to the next level. So do that French if you're interested, or do that language that you've always been procrastinating to do. Take that leap, because there is amazing on the other side, amazing stuff. So you know, you can find me on my social media handles at Zahra Annamarie everywhere. I'm all over the place. I'm a very friendly person. Hit that DM and we can start off with amazing conversations. Thank you, Lifelines, once again, and I hope to see myself again in the studio.
She hopes to see herself again in the studio. I think we will have you and your mom now together. Let us talk to the ladies. The ladies need to hear some words. They need to have some conversations, and it's important that, you know, when you talk about your perspective as somebody who was stopped, and you were like, okay, lazima, mimi, and your mom is like, I tried because this isn't this what I was saying. But you know, I think it will be a very powerful conversation.
Oh yes, I would love to.
So we will plan on that,
and we will be very unapologetic. Let them come, let them flood.
I know Chef is very unapologetic.
Let it be that way.
She'll be here with whips and stones. So I know we're going to have such a beautiful conversation.
And also, it's all right to say no. This is something that I'm learning. It's the biggest boundary that I'm ever so grateful to have. No, just say no. You don't have to do anything.
Don't explain yourself.
Protect your peace. Say no.
I love that. That was Zahra Annamarie right here, a language enthusiast, French student, and also somebody who's doing wonders in the community. My name is Miss Nani. Today, I had the honor of interviewing a daughter and a mom. I know this interview will be posted after Chef Maliha's interview has been posted, but all in all, it was an honor to have you both here today. Thank you so much for those who watched from the beginning to now. I hope you learned something. I hope you got inspired. I hope you had your mindset changed, and I hope that if you are in the situation that Annamarie was a while back, you get the wings to fly out of it. This is Lifelines Network. Until next time, adios.